Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And somebody emailed me wanting to know like a red checkered cloth pattern tablecloth, but not where the colors are, they're going to print it out and they're going to put some text on front of it. So they wanted it not just white and red, kind of a blended in. And this is what I kind of came up with. Might be a little bit different way, but I'm going to hold down the control button, make a perfect square. And let's say we want the blocks to be 2 inches by 2 inches. So I'm going to set my nudge factor on 2 inches. I'm going to hit the plus key on my keyboard. I'm going to nudge it down and over. So now that is 2 inches away from each side. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool. I've still got it set on yellow for some reason, but we're going to go ahead and change it to red. Now we can get rid of this. Now we're going to take this and we're going to go to the transparency tool and go to uniform transparency, and we're going to just go out from the center outward, but then put more light into the area. Now, you know what? Let's back up here. Let's go, let's try this. Let's try fountain fill transparency, and then move this to the center and move this outwardly, and then move kind of like that. Now, just kind of stay with me here. We're going to Control D and make a duplicate, and we're going to rotate this guy 180 degrees. And then we're going to grab it right there with that 4 point, and we're going to go. So now you can see that because they're on top of each other, that the red is darker. Now you can still play around with that and make it even darker still, and the other one's kind of lighter, and that's good. So we use the 2-inch block, so we've got a 4-inch block. If we group this and Control G and then hit P, put it in the center of the page, take a rectangle tool and hold down the control button and make a 4-inch block, and then hit P, put it in the center of the page, grab it all and go right here to intersect. And now we've got a color. We delete all this. Now this is exactly 4 by 4. So let's set our nudge factor on 4 inches. And we can Control D to your heart's content. And then go the same way, Control D, and then go down with the arrow. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now, I think they're going to print this so they don't need an outline on it. But if you did want to do this and you wanted an outline, you could just use the boundary tool and then change that outline to black and change it, or red, and then change it to whatever thickness you want. That's how I would do it. There's probably several ways, but if you're going to print that, and then if you took some text and had it in black and had it on top of it, it would look pretty cool and show up. I think it's going to be for a picnic reunion. I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.